Okay, we're looking at solving quadratics now. At this stage you're solving by factorising, and I do this by drawing a table. So what I do is this, okay, and it's a table that you'll have seen. Essentially it's a multiplication table, minus 8x plus 15 here. Okay, and it's a multiplication table. So I need to work out what multiplies by itself to get x squared. Well, that's easy. That's x times x, isn't it? The only trouble is that when I'm doing these two here and here, okay, I've got choices, alright, and so therefore I could have 1 and 15, I could have minus 1 and minus 15, I could have 3 and 5 I should say, minus 3 and minus 5. Now I've got to find the pair that simplify or add up to make minus 8, and that would be the bottom two. So it doesn't matter what order they go in, minus 3 and minus 5, because when I multiply this gives me minus 5x, this gives me minus 3x. They both simplify to make you minus 8x. And so now I can rewrite my quadratic like this: x minus 5, x minus 3 equals 0, and I need to find the values of x that make each a bracket 0, because if the first bracket is 0, 0 times the second bracket gives me 0, and this first bracket times 0 gives me 0, so I should get 5 and 3, or 5 or 3 you could put, I suppose. Alright, now if I put 5 into this initial thing, I'd end up with 0. Put 3 into there, I'd also end up with 0. But essentially the key to this is that you've got to have this equal to 0 at the start for it to work. Now at this stage they're almost certainly going to be equal to 0, but you might see some that aren't. Okay, so we're going to do the same sort of thing here. I'm going to go draw my little table. Okay, so we get x minus x and minus 12. Sorry, that should be x squared, shouldn't it? X times x. Now again, I've got 1 times negative 12. I've got negative 1 times positive 12. There. I've got 2 times negative 6, or negative 2 times positive 6. I've got plus 3, or positive 3 times negative 4, or negative 3 times positive 4. Now which pair adds to make minus x minus 1x? And that's this one, isn't it? And so we should end up with either way around, so plus 3 here, negative 4. So I should end up with this. I've got x minus 4, x plus 3 equals 0. Alright, what value of x makes each bracket 0? Well, that should be 4 and negative 3. Now, after a while you won't need the table, but if you're new to this, the table helps, and it shows you where it all comes from. I'll just finish off actually that bit there. If I multiplied this out, I get minus 4x there plus 3x, which gives me, and that simplifies to make minus 1x, doesn't it? Okay, now I can link these to graphs. I haven't got room on here, unfortunately, to link these to graphs, but that's the sort of thing you'll do in year 10.